Hello everyone, my name is Ravindra and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are seeing the string function and this is the part 3. If you not watch part 1, part 2, I will recommend you to go through that so you will understand all the functions. Okay, in next session, we are covering our next upcoming functions as well. So be subscribed to the channel if you not. So today we are seeing the nth index of function replace slice, split, and start with. So without wasting too much time, let's go to the Power Automate. So in the Power Automate, today's function nth index of. If you watch our last video, so we have here last index of function and index of function. So if you know, so index of function search the string from the starting and last index of function search the string from the ending. Let's assume in our text, okay, so this is our text for the demo purpose we have taken. So I want to find the yes position, okay, means I want to do the some operation, okay, when yes is coming second time or the third time repeatedly. So how I can do the operation there? So first index give me the first yes position, last index gives me the last yes position, but I want the second or third or like in nth position number. So how we can do that? So for that purpose we have nth index of function. So let's find fourth time where yes is came, okay. So index of function, okay, let's we go to the power fx and use your nth index of. So if you see it required us text, so let's we pass the text from the dynamic content. Then it required the search string. So let's we pass here yes, and the occur means when it should came. Okay. So first three times we will ignore. Okay, and the fourth time we will count. So let's go and save our flow. Let's test it manually trigger. Let's click on test, run a flow, done. So friends, if you see our flows run successfully and the fourth time it is coming at 23 number. So let's go to the Microsoft documentation and see what input it is keeping. So nth index of function taking the text, search text and the occurrence as we mentioned practically. Okay, and return the integer value means the number of position. If it not able to find the number, it will return -1 and it always count from the 0. Okay, so let's we go for our second function is replace one. Let's add the action here. Let's go to the power fx, use a replace. So let's see the replace function. Okay, so what replace function does, so it will replace the old text with the new text. So let's see this practically. We have the text available with us. So I want to replace this 93 with the 90 days. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So let's I go to the replace function. Let's go to the power fx. Let's use a replace. Then let's pass the string that we need. So let's we search for the text. Okay, so scroll text comma, we want to search the string. If you pass a number as a 93 without these codes, so it will gives you error. So you need to pass the number as well in the string format. So let's go and click on the add here. Let's click test the flow. So friends, if you see our flows run successfully and it replace all the 93s in the 90. You can see friends. Let's go and see the another function. So our next function is slice. Let's go, click on add data operation, compose, let's rename. So what basically slice function does. So slice function take a piece of the string. Okay, let's go and see it practically. Okay, so if you see in this, if I want this information, okay, till this, okay, so we can take this part of the string by using slice function. Let's go and see how it works. Okay, so in let's go power fx, use here slice. So first we need to pass the text. So let's go to the dynamic content and let's pass the text here. Then we need to pass the starting index from, I need from the 15 digit. Okay, and the end should be like on the 30. I am giving this randomly, so let's see what output we are getting. Let's click on the test, manual trigger 7 test. So if you see friends, our flows run successfully, and in the output we are getting a string. Okay, int sides are, so this we are getting as a slice. So now we have split function. So this is mostly used function. Okay, and also in the intros also this asks, okay, what is split function and how we can use that. So let's we see this split function. So let's see practically and understand this function first. Okay, so if I want to split, means I want to convert this string into an array on the basis of like comma or anything. Okay, so we can, by using a split function, we can convert string into an array. Mostly interest us, okay, how we can convert the string into an array. So by using split function we will convert the string function into an array. So let's we see split split function required a string. So let's we go in the dynamic content and let's pass the string as the output. Then let's use the comma here and required a separator to this. Okay, so let's pass separator as comma. Let's click on the add. Let's save this. So we have passed a string here. Okay, and we need array on the basis of comma. So let's see, test the flow. So friends, if you see, our flows run successfully, and also we are getting the output in the array format. You can see friends. Okay, now our next function is, let's see friends, today's last function, start with. Okay, so let's understand this function. If you see the end with function, then you can easily understand the start with function. Okay, so what basically end with function does is find out, okay, the string is ending with specific word or not. Okay, so if it is a dot, we will pass to end with function, so it will return true value. And to the start with, if we return the delete or d as a starting parameter, so in that case we will receive the true value. So let's we go for the positive scenario this time. Let's go to the power fx function. Let's use here start with. So first we need to pass the text. So let's we pass the text here. Then we need to pass the text that we need to search. So we are checking it is starting with DE or not. So let's click on the add and let's run this flow. Let's click on the run flow. Click on done. So friends, if you see in the output, we are getting the true value. That's all about friends for today's video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any doubt, any question, then you can be put in a comment box. Keep learning, keep growing, keep exploring. Have a nice day to you. Thank you.